Welcome back. Up now, we have Forum Daily's weekly crypto and digital asset update with Catherine Murray, the host of The Buck Stops Here. Take it away, Catherine.
Thanks, Seema. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly crypto and digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we do continue to see volatility within the cryptocurrency space alongside volatility within the North American equity markets. This on the back of hotter than expected inflation from the United States, specifically CPI, core CPI coming in at 6.3%, up from 5.9% the previous month. This is indicating that inflation is, in fact, spreading throughout the economy. In other words, it's not just in the energy and or food costs, but really moving into other areas of the economy, as I said, including services. And of course, this is stoking fears that the U.S. Federal Reserve and or the Bank of Canada will continue to tighten or raise rates, and that is putting downward pressure on risk assets. Now, having said that, as we look at the cryptocurrency market, it still stands at about $1 trillion in terms of asset value. Bitcoin holding around that 19,700, up by about 2% week over week. But of course, as we know, these markets are 24/7, so we'll see where we end up over the next couple of hours. The big news, of course, this week, which we indicated last week we expected to happen, was that Ethereum did in fact finish their long-awaited energy-saving merge upgrade. This is probably crypto's most significant software upgrade, reducing energy costs and also paving the way for more individuals to use the platform. Now, of course, despite all of the volatility in the space, there are a number of big firms continuing to move into cryptocurrency and blockchain. In fact, a consortium of financial heavyweights, we've got Fidelity, Schwab, and hedge fund manager Citadel, all planning to launch a new exchange expected to be called EDX Markets. And again, despite all the headline uncertainties surrounding inflation and what comes next, long-term investors do continue to invest in the space. That's what long-term investing is all about. With, of course, Two Sigma Ventures, which is a venture firm focused on early stage investing in the areas of crypto, DeFi, SaaS, or software as a service, and also, of course, fintech. They were actually able to raise two funds, raise $400 million across two funds. So again, investors continuing to put money into the space for the long term. And a really interesting use case here for blockchain, famous firm, buyout firm that is KKR, is slicing out a piece of one of their funds, one of their private equity funds, putting it on public blockchain to allow investors to access a little bit of their PE funds. And this is really interesting and important because normally to invest in many private equity firms, you have to have a certain amount of dollars and you need to be an accredited investor. So to be able to use blockchain to slice out part of their funds, this is how I understand it, to allow access to more individuals is almost a democratization of private equity. And it's an interesting move, and it's interesting that technology, and specifically blockchain, allows that to happen. Also, a big firm here, the consulting giant Accenture, has added during the pandemic 150,000 new team members virtually. This is not just through Zoom, but apparently a new Accenture employee during the past couple of years was given a laptop and an XR headset. This as the company envisions the metaverse as the continuum of how we actually use the internet and how we will be using and interacting with the internet, i.e. metaverse. And lastly here, I haven't talked about NFTs over the past number of weeks, just given so much focus on the volatility within cryptocurrencies and also the impact that the crypto winters had on so many firms and of course a number of bankruptcies. But interestingly here within the NFT space, Starbucks is going to be using one of Ethereum's platforms to launch NFT stamps and sell limited edition NFTs. This is being billed as an extension of their existing Starbucks rewards program. I'm not sure whether it's going to be perks or tradable loyalty perks that you've received, but I understand that there will be some challenges and even some interactive games on the Starbucks app. We'll see how that translates and how we can further understand it, Nima. I'm certainly, full disclosure, a Starbucks fan and an owner of the stock. And I have the app. So maybe I'll do a use case when it launches, I think, at the end of this year. Nima, I'll leave it there. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Catherine. Again, that was Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back after a break with a look at major news stories and headlines from around the world.